That time of year is in full swing, when people argue about who to vote for, raging against the lack of candidates that fit them, and reading everything they can about the event in the news. It's not an election, it's the Swedish Music Festival. Being the prelude to the Eurovision Song Contest, this wonderful little program of shit assaults us poor Swedes on TV, the web, the papers, and in our break rooms. This was all well and good in the misty times of the 90s, when it was 1 week. But in more modern times the circus continues for a whole month. This horror show can and will give rise to arguments and bitterness at home and in the workplace. Some people take it that seriously. But I thought about it, and I realized it's finally over. For now the new era has dawned. No more festivals will be needed, none need see or hear the horror ever again unless they choose to. For I have discovered that every season of it is pretty much the same. The exact same artists participate. Let's run them down, shall we? The scandal artists always create a lot of controversy, be it from a nip slip a la Mr. Jackson, or being discovered as being sponsored by a company. He or she is there to make a villain for the viewers. Not to hate, just someone they can look down upon. The decline in popularity of the music festival owes much to the majority of Swedes growing the hell up and agreeing that a clothing malfunction does not make you the devil. No villain, no show. The scandal artist can win, but it rarely happens. The children's entertainment. This can be an established artist or a newcomer, but he is simply there so the kids will watch. Mostly singing naive songs about how the artist is great or the kids are great. Has become more sexualized in later years, so maybe this will be the new villain in 2020. The children's entertainment never wins the competition. The ghetto singer. This artist is the next coming of Jesus, at least according to the established artist media personality that found him or her. This artist have kept singing with bullets flying around their ears. They've kept singing when their power went out. And if they had been alive in the 40s, they would have kept singing when Hitler dragged them to the ovens. Critique against this artist is not allowed. And if you do say anything against this new savior, you shall be damned. But they will be forgotten as soon as the competition is over, so I guess it's a trade-off. The ghetto singer could probably win, but the executives hates it when they do it, so it's rare that it happens. The ploy maker is an established media figure, not necessarily from the music business, that wants to be seen in another setting. You a comedian? Start to sing about love and underwear. A food critic hedonist? Sing a song about your love of life next to a dancing carrot. They are the opposite of the children's entertainment, a lure for the old folks who remember them from their glory days. The old guard always stands apart from the newer talent. Having less bells and whistles, they are separated by a void. And in that void stands the monster of obscurity, waiting for the old guard to try to make the jump. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. And of course, the old guard never wins. But their career might get a push. So there you have it. Now they never have to produce this airwave atrocity again. Just watch some reruns of older iterations and change the name around. The end result will be the same. Those of us who don't like the music festival will groan, and the ones who do like it will riot because the wrong artist won. Makes you cry, doesn't it?